Hello, welcome to Horror Cult Exploitation Cinema. This is Hobbs Horror. We go back to 1988. That's right, 1988. To review a Night Feeder, a shot on video ditty. And for those of you that like aesthetics of the movies, there is the back and the features. You got a 95-minute runtime. As you can see here, this is an SRS film starring Kate Alexander, who was absolutely brilliant in this film. Approximately 95 minutes long. It does get a sheer 4.5 out of 10 on IMDb, ranging between a 4.5 and a 5. As you can see, there is a little bit of that. And for those of you that like to look at the inside, there we go. I do not believe this is reversible cover art. Oh, actually, it may be. So let's take a look. Wow. Yeah, I was sadly mistaken. That is really cool reversible cover art. Take a look at that. Very cool. Again, 1080p. This is an SRS distribution film. Now, as far as the director and whatnot in this particular film, this is his first film, and I believe his only film. You're not going to see a lot of knowns in this. So let's talk about Night Feeder. We follow a lady who has moved to the area. She is a writer, and she's just settling in. She does stories on things, and she's trying to put her life together as she is trying to get to know people, and she's dating a gentleman that's in this band called Disease, and they're casually dating. You know, her ex is still kind of floating around, and she's noticing that people are being picked off one by one, more particularly women, and she wants to write stories about it. Well, as people are being picked off one by one, there are hints as to who our antagonist is. You know, what is this? Is it people? Is it a group? Is it a female that's just out of her mind? You'll have to watch the movie to see. But, you know, she's on to things a little bit. People start to get picked off. And then, you know, as we get closer to the film, her ex gets picked off in the movie. So then she's like really deeply engaged in the film, trying to figure out what's happening. She's not trusting anybody at this point, and people are being brutally murdered. They're losing eyeballs. They are losing blood. They're losing fluids, and you just have to watch it and see. But, you know, for the most part, because it's a shot on video, which I did not know until I put this in, this is a really good movie. When I say shot on video, there are some I can tolerate, and there are some that I cannot tolerate. This one I can tolerate. The acting was really good, and the picture quality was really good. Even the Blu-ray quality of the film was outstanding. Area of opportunity here would have been the budget. And our antagonist, special effects, a little more focus on the antagonist. Special effects could have done a little better there. There were some digital scenes with some of the kills. It really didn't need to be there. And if you take note for some of the most recent Wild Eye films, some of those antagonists, they don't necessarily have to have all the frills, and they're still effective. But either way, that didn't affect my thoughts on the movie. I give this movie a solid 7.5 out of 10 Boglins. Check out Night Feeder. If you've seen Night Feeder, let me know. This is relatively obscure. I thought it'd be more well known, but I realize now that it's shot on video, that's probably not as well known as I thought. But I don't want to go into too much details because I don't want to give away the film. But, like I said, it's definitely worth a watch. If you like shot on videos, this is a really, really well done shot on video film. If you like 80s movies in general, you get a lot of the 80s feel because of the concerts and stuff that are going on. This takes place during the underground punk scene in the 80s in San Francisco. So there is a punk band called Disease in here. There's actually, that soundtrack has some relatively good scores to it as well. With a nationally known band, actually, but I can't recall that I've heard them. But anyways, let me know if you guys have seen Night Feeder or even heard of Night Feeder, and I will catch up with you later. Peace.
What is up, everybody? It is Hobbs back here with you.
Yeah, it's Hobbs Horror, knocking down your door, all about the guts and gore, blood and pus, give him some more. He wants bone and entrails spread across the floor, so if you're looking for that theater macabre, bruh, look no more. Sit back and relax and enjoy some Hobbs Horror.
Thank you for watching Hobbs Horror.
Yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good shit.